She just won her class at the BC Golden Gloves, was named Golden Girl 2015, and all in her first fight with new coach, Teddy Costella.
The person she is and the fighter she is are like polar opposites. When we, start warming up for the fight, I mean, her face changes, everything changes, and she's not the same person. It's get down to work time, and once we start wrapping hands, she's all serious, all business, and when she gets into the ring, it just keeps growing and growing. She's in your face, very aggressive. And then when the final bell goes, she's back to herself.
When I started, I was just a hip-hop dancer, but right now I really see the beauty of the culture and I really want to explore it.
Production's now underway, and though he's new to TV hosting, Travis has enjoyed working through the challenges that come with picking up a new skill.
Long and uncertain walks between a trust and doubt. Love is a language we're still trying to figure out. Long and uncertain walks between our trust and doubt. Oh, my brothers in arms, does tomorrow come a little too soon?
Alfonso had always been one of Anthony's football coaches, passing on his passion for the sport to his son and teaching him about overcoming adversity. But then a year and a half ago, Anthony and his family were hit with a completely unforeseen kind of adversity.
Well, my dad passed away to thyroid cancer. It was really tough on me and my family. Football was a thing that me and him always had together, so I always try to play hard for him and I would give my best for him, always.
Even through a broken neck, he pushed himself through 3 months. I seen him walk half an hour he had the surgery. Half an hour after he had the surgery. He's pretty much the hardest working guy I know.
But he's now back to his 3-hour sessions every day in the gym and his high-flying feats in the ring.
I like when I'm laying on the ground on the mat and then the fans are just clapping and you're about to get up and do like the best part of the match. Just that feeling and that rush is what I like the most.
And the ones that do get some significant funding at the end.
Further along the peak performance process will be concerts and challenges which will be scored to decide who gets the prize money in the end. But this camp is a safe zone with no scoreboard. It's a chance for bands to learn and to try new things.
I've been doing this for about 7 years now, and I've never come into contact with some of the industry people that are here and never would have had the opportunity to come into contact with them, and now we're friends. So that's pretty cool.
And it was between the rugby or the Quidditch team, so you have to fulfill the dream and play Quidditch.
But not everyone here is motivated by a love of the writings of J.K. Rowling. With about 30 teams registered with the National Body of Quidditch Canada, they're actually filling out with a lot of athletes just looking for a new challenge. Many I talked to hadn't even read the books.
I was looking for a new sport. I've played a lot in my life. I got a concussion playing rugby, and 3 weeks out, I decided that wasn't something I wanted to do anymore. So I had a friend on the team. She basically forced me into joining. She kind of had to drag me out to practice, but once I got there, I loved it.
When they only have the one pleasure, just go for them.
Grave Tales is a magic time of year. We lead you through the town to 2 historic cemeteries. We lead you to one that was discovered to be a cemetery by an accident. And we lead you within the fort walls itself to tell you stories of those dearly departed past workers for the Hudson's Bay Company.
I've spent, like I said, 16 years traveling hundreds of kilometers a day, and I've seen many mountain lion tracks. I've yet to see a mountain lion. I've seen Sasquatch tracks that were really good a half a dozen times or so, really clear, nice tracks way up in the middle of nowhere. And only once did I get a glimpse of see the Sasquatch. And that was all a fluke. I wasn't even looking for it when I saw it.
It's been a long process, a couple of years of finding all the right vendors for all the different parts. And then what happens is all those vendors send me the parts that they want to use, that they want me to use. We test them, field test them, and then the final parts make it in the actual vessel. So it's been a long process of testing dozens and dozens of parts for every component that we have.
It's surprising what Todd has fit into his supply vessel, from fire starter to a wire saw that can take down a small tree.
Back in the USSR.